Hello?
How the hell, Lamar, are you going to make Khloé Kardashian wait for your ass? Welcome back to the reKap with a K. It is season 6 of the Kardashians, and if you're anything like me, you've been itching for the return because it's been nearly 200 days since they have graced our TV screens. I'm Colt Paulsen, the internet's favorite Kardashian superfan, joined by my co-host, probably the hottest co-host on the planet, Archie J.
Oh, I am so excited. Like, buckle up.
The season trailer alone got me so excited, and everyone on the internet is freaking out.
Don't you ever push my sister again. Nobody with my girls. I am so done with her.
Know me less. Literally know me less.
I'll slap the shit out of your face.
It's just a lot.
But let's get into the season intro because we start at Kim Kardashian's Malibu house.
I have been waiting to get inside this house since I knew that she was, building it after the whole, the Kim vibe of it, the mute tones, and I was gagging. I want this to be the full-time house.
I love how we started off the season with Kourtney Kardashian already over it.
Here we go again.
No, that is not the right vibe.
She's like, I am here because I get paid and I'm just going with the vibes.
For season 6, we need you a little bit more amplified. Come on.
Right.
One of my favorite takeaways from the beginning of the episode was Kylie Jenner's storyline with her not showing up. They're already prepping us for her to be nowhere to be found this season.
Yeah. She's like, they'll just punch me in.
Wait, so how are we getting Kylie in this? Now they're just gonna punch me in, I guess, later. Whatever, I'm gonna make it the most fire thing you've ever seen.
And they ended up never fitting her in. I was like, Kylie Jenner, seriously, already?
I told everyone my schedule, nobody cared that I couldn't be there. So it wasn't that I didn't want to be there, it's the fact that they didn't think it was of importance.
Now, past seasons of the Kardashians, Kim obviously has been single, and she's said, I want to be single for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
Come to find out, the bitch has been lying to us.
Me not dating and not wanting love and attention? I don't think you know me. This is a new production crew, clearly.
And this is a girl after my own heart because, sometimes everybody does not need to know everything. My friends are like, Archie, maybe you should just not date for a second. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I mean, good for her. Figure out if it's gonna work before you start telling the world and your family and your kids. Yeah. Because we've already seen her do it before and it didn't go well.
Kim Kardashian is a hopeless romantic and she thrives with attention. I mean, hello, it's Kim Kardashian.
There was a little tease in the trailer of her extending the closet for a special guy.
To here, I make like a whole his closet.
You must really like him.
He'll be happy.
I'm gonna just put out my conspiracy theory. Do you think the conversation really was, oh, for a future boyfriend, and Kris is oh, you really love him. Like, yeah, he'll be happy. Like, for the future, or is Kim Kardashian really in a relationship and she does not want to tell us and she's hiding it on the show?
I just think she's manifesting. She's a girl who manifests.
She is.
Who plants those seeds. I don't think she's in a relationship, but he's coming.
Well, Khloé Kardashian is entering her 4th decade.
I'm excited to be 40.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you, girl.
This is really good for her. I feel like 30s were really hard. We saw it unfold. It was tumultuous. And now we see that she has this glow. Her hair is back brown, thank God.
Well, and red.
And red occasionally.
The Kardashians this season, Kim already had to give a disclaimer. We have waited so long to film this damn show, so the continuity is gonna be all over the place from the past 200 days since we've been on TV.
There'll be times when you see me with brown hair, and then now I have blonde hair. So I will keep you guys guessing this season.
Khloé Brunette, that was
eat down
revenge hair.
The revenge body, revenge hair.
She didn't need to have a revenge dress for Mr. Lamar Odom. She had revenge hair.
No, and her arms were sickening.
And the tan was tanning.
Oh my God.
But one thing I'm loving about Khloé, she's opened this season. She's really saying, this decade, I want to find my forever love. I want to find my partner forever. And I love how last season she never left the gates of Hidden Hills. This season, she's saying she is.
Are you asking, am I ever going to date someone?
Yes.
I would hope so. I pray it can't be over for me yet. I'm not saying it's going to happen the day I turn 40, but at some point during my 40s, I can promise everybody I will have gone on at least one date.
So that means we have 10 years for a potential boyfriend for Khloé.
It's so refreshing to see that, she's stepping outside of the gates of Calabasas. And I think she's going to go on more than one date.
Oh, for sure.
I think she actually might pull a little Kim on us. Like, we won't really know until we know.
Yes. Well, I love that you mentioned Khloé leaving the gates
Yes.
because she left the gates to go to Malika's house.
Yeah.
I'm at Malika's today, and I am going to see Lamar today. He's going to come to Malika's, and I have a bunch of his stuff that I want to give him.
Thank God for Malika because she really is stepping into her producer role.
A part of me still just wants to sit him down, like right here in between the two of us, and be like, so, what's going
on in your life?
How's life? I really am trying to get you to give him his stuff. So
I
you
would
don't
love
have
to give
have
him
it
his stuff.
anymore.
But Malika has always been a facilitator for Khloé, you know, trying, like, we saw, you know, last season, like, hey, Khloé, like, should we start dating and all these different things, as Malika apparently is, some mystery guy. But yeah, it was just good to see Khloé leave her house to go have a catch up. Because normally her tribe comes to her and she's behind these gates, as we mentioned.
But what I also am so effing happy about is that the Kardashians are finally giving us flashbacks to Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I got married when I was 24.
Would you marry me?
Oh my God.
Oh, the nostalgia.
I think that is what the show is missing.
It was so good just to see like young Khloé in love, and it took me back.
I don't even know if I could put into words what I felt with Lamar, but it was just some of the most special, magical time of my life. It felt like the most purest love I've ever had. And although there was so much darkness in that marriage, there was the brightest of the bright times.
Are you happy to see him? Were you excited?
I was excited to see Lamar. You know, I felt like, you know, I grew up with the show. I felt like that was a cousin. So
Yeah.
it was nice to see him at the family reunion.
It was a very family reunion. Even though Khloé did not tell her family, she wanted to do this on her own.
With Lamar, I'm not ready to talk right now. It's giving me just a tad of anxiety, but I don't need anyone's help. I'm a grown up.
But I do want to talk about his entrance.
Just not the point of us having empty glasses. Get it together. Hello.
All right, let's talk about his entrance.
How the hell, Lamar, are
What?
you going to make Khloé Kardashian
Yeah.
wait for your ass?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
26 minutes late is like rude.
It's rude.
It's rude.
Here's the thing. He said he wanted to be sweet with the little gesture. He brought a cake, he brought champagne, he brought flowers. Kind, right?
No. I'm Team Khloé and I'd be pissed too.
No, listen, I don't like when people are late. My anxiety, my anger, it starts to fume. So 52 minutes late, yeah, I would have been pissed.
And imagine, like, it's not just her waiting there with Malika. She has camera crew, she has assistants, she has production, like.
But they're used to waiting. Are you kidding me? I'm sure Kylie takes 85 years to come out and glare.
But I'm just still thinking, like, as Khloé, like, oh my God, she doesn't even probably want to be doing this on camera. She already does enough with her life. She's had enough trauma filmed.
I disagree. I think that she wanted to do this on camera because that also, there's more people in the room. It's not a one-on-one
That's true.
experience. She's with around her safety net, which is production. And so I think that she was totally open to doing it this way.
Well, I think one of my favorite moments of this entire thing was when he sat down so close to Khloé.
Yeah.
It's next to you.
Sure. You want to sit this close? How are we going to talk to each other?
Sorry.
Was very reminiscent to when Tristan did the same thing.
No, you're right. It just feels good to be around the kids.
Why do you
Good
keep scooting
energy.
closer to me?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Khloé has her boundaries when it comes to these men.
Khloé just got her boundaries. Let's be very clear. I think that she has super exceeded her love and affection for so many years. She's now finding boundaries to where now it is very blatant and rigid.
I loved how she kept calling him out for everything.
Why are you nervous?
I haven't seen you in so long.
I
You make me
know.
nervous.
Well, the 52 minutes of being late is really lovely.
So it ran over time.
You're going to talk this low?
My wife is the shit.
Okay, calm down.
Which I think was a little bit unfair. I mean, you know, Khloé giving the grace, like she's the graceful queen. She must have known this was going to be hard for the guy. So immediately badgering him was quite, you know.
He deserved it. He deserved
We show up with
it.
kindness.
Yeah, but
We listen and we don't judge.
that's true. That should happen after this conversation, so we need to cut Khloé some slack. In 2016, this was the last time Khloé Kardashian saw Lamar Odom.
I walked in on Lamar doing things that he, in my opinion, shouldn't have been doing. And I was very upset.
What are you, antsy?
I said to him, I'm going to Vegas. You need to be out by Monday. That's it. I'm done. I've given all I can give, and I've tried to help all that I could help. And I haven't seen Lamar since that day.
I don't know. I felt like this entire conversation, me just seeing how nervous Lamar was.
It was awkward.
It made me really uncomfortable. And I like how Khloé, she said in the confessional, like, him uncomfortable made her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And as a viewer, this first meeting, it was one of those meetings where it's like, oh my God, I kind of forgot about this entire situation. And here it is all on the table.
He's visibly uncomfortable. He's nervous. He's sweating. I don't know what he thinks about me, like if I'm going to go off on him, or he just seems he seems scared. And I don't want anyone to be that uncomfortable. It's just making me more uncomfortable too.
I think we forget the intensity of it because it's been so many years removed from the situation. But I think them having like a lot of emotions, him feeling really awkward because of the downfall, it was to be expected, but I was uncomfortable watching it. I hate to say it, but I totally understand.
Yeah. One of the things though I really enjoyed about it was it did feel like an episode of Khloé and Lamar.
Yeah.
When his first instinct was, where's Rob?
Where's my brother? Where's Rob?
He's at home. This is Malika's house.
I think that's why I was expecting.
Rob.
That's why I was expecting to see Rob.
You thought he lived here?
No, that's a joke.
It's a joke.
We're all hopeful. Time isn't over yet.
And he obviously was joking because Rob and Malika had that storyline of them hooking up and Khloé's like, this isn't his house. And then she clicked on.
But she's like, we're still holding out hope.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think those were the things where I'm like, I think he was trying to figure out when he was stepping into.
Yeah.
Do they want the funny Lamar? Am I supposed to be here to apologize for everything? And obviously, if you watch Khloé and Lamar, you watch Keeping Up, he was a vibe. Lammy was a vibe.
We loved Lamar. Lamar was he came in and he like elevated, I think, just like the love. You saw Rob be a little bit more excited to film when Lamar was there. So yeah, we loved Lamar.
And what I think that this conversation was so impactful for Khloé was, one, thank you, Khloé Kardashian, for being the only sister to really step up and show your real, true life.
Vulnerability.
And be vulnerable on the show. But her kind of telling us the steps she took for Lamar and the things she did for Lamar, and she really had his best interests.
Everything in Lamar's life sort of gets stolen, goes missing, someone's shady. And so when I found his Sixth Man of the Year, I found a couple other things. I just want to make sure I'm giving it to him.
You really do have to be mindful of the company you keep. And I think that, the evolution of Lamar and the whole downfall of it all, I think it speaks volumes to that. But would you hold on to your ex's things for a decade?
If you're Khloé Kardashian, you
Would
do.
you?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
If you're, like Malika said, when you're in love, you're in love.
You're in love, you're in love?
You
Yeah.
love this person. I think Khloé really felt that this was her person forever. And I don't know if Khloé, she has so many things. The necklace, she didn't even realize. She was like, oh, I found this.
I have no idea how I've even had this in my possession for so long, because this was something that he wore on a daily basis. So I don't know how it even parted ways with him.
I think that was the moment where he kind of realized, oop, like, these were the things I had with my wife. And hence why he started calling her, he's called his wife.
Yeah. It was such a guy move, though, to see, like, all of your things and to acknowledge, what a great spirit and person that Khloé is for saving these things and wanting to give them back to him so that he can cherish it because, he went through hell and made history. But yeah, I don't know. The wifey name was just like, dude, chill out.
Yeah. I literally cringe with the guy. And I think, though, too, the moment that really stuck with me was him in silence looking at her.
Yeah.
There was a scene and you could just tell.
Yeah, it was weighted.
What?
And that's like, we've all been in those situations where it's like,
yeah.
you're with someone, you want to say what you're exactly thinking, and they hit you with a what?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know how to express. Like,
Yeah.
That was that look, and I feel like that's gonna be ingrained in me forever. But then, of course, it hits us with a to be continued. Just when I thought we were gonna get the entire thing in one episode.
I was shocked that we got Lamar on the first episode.
I know,
I thought it was gonna be in the season, so I know that there's gonna be a lot of hell going down this season.
Episode 2, I am ecstatic for. One of my favorite little moments from this season on was Kim kind of yelling in the confessional, being like, no, you should show that on camera. Like, I want you to show exactly who they are.
That's the dumb shit that they need to show because it's who they are.
I feel like we're getting more of that on this show because the moment with Kris and Khloé talking about her agent and Kim gave Khloé her agent at WME to then find out that Kris Jenner is over here making deals behind their back and doing the exact same thing and stealing Kim's agent.
He's coming here tomorrow for like a 2-hour meeting, and I have to get my energy. I went through every.
Welcome, guys. I just gave you guys my.
I love it.
Well, I've already said thank you 100 times. I don't know about her.
This one.
If she stole from you, that's a different story. She's a double dipper.
Kris Jenner is a girl after my own heart because she's trying to get to the bag in every way that she can.
Literally. And I love how she does not want to tell her kids.
So now that you've swooped in and taken my agent, I want to know whose agent does he think he is?
Oh, it's just conversations so far about Khloé.
That you just said Kendall 2 seconds ago.
We had like a conversation.
Well, yeah,
what is
first
Kendall
it was
gonna do?
that was, well, yeah.
What does Kylie want? I mean,
now it's Kylie?
Now it's Kylie?
no, I meant different family members.
No, but just
we're not doing this again, guys.
Are.
No, we're not.
Doing what? It's a
reality.
But she has to keep up this energy that, you know, she's the manager. I really don't care too much about being in the limelight, but she's Kris Jenner. She is the smooth lady. Like, yes, give me all of the TV time as well.
But you saying she's her manager, like when Kris was in the confessional actually describing what she does as a manager, and her only response is, I organize stuff.
I'm the manager, Brad's the agent. Of course we're talking to each other. I have to organize stuff.
I think that is so true to a T because also the Kardashians are a major empire now. I know Kris Jenner has so many people under her who actually do the work. I'm sure she just kind of just approves stuff and goes to get a martini.
Well, the fact though that now Kim, she's open about this season being Northwest momager.
Me having to be her momager right now is crazy. Like, it's just, I was not on
A lot of work.
list. It was not on my bingo card for this year.
Yeah.
I think Kim's realizing what actually goes into being a momager, and now she's thinking, what the heck is Kris been doing?
Yeah.
I'm now a momager, and I'm doing way more than my own mom does for me, and I'm Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where we're kind of getting this little resentment.
But I'm so excited for Kris Jenner to be positioned as the face of holidays.
Yeah, the fact though that it's all making sense why the
It makes so much
Kardashians are
sense.
so much friend with Mr. Bezos. Kris is going to be the Martha Stewart of Amazon.
I'm about to get a huge deal for her at Amazon to make her like the face of the holidays, basically, starting with Easter.
As she should.
Shout out to Brad Slater. Love that guy. I said it last season and I'm saying it today.
I know.
Brad Slater, call us.
Seeing her giggle when she got caught, I think is one of my favorite things ever.
You know, that's how she is. She was amazing. I brought the people from Seattle down to meet with her.
It is classic Kris Jenner.
But I do think the ultimate shade, though, was Kim in her confessional talking about Kris Jenner, saying that, like, I don't know what she manages these days.
She's still getting her 10% because that's what they do. But she actually shouldn't. I might think about this. Now that she's her own star in her own right, she's focusing on her own career. I don't know what she's really managing these days.
And I think Khloé should do the same because I am very adamant on Kris Jenner stealing her daughter's gigs. Because when Kris Jenner was in the Oreo commercial for the Super Bowl last year, and that was not Khloé Kardashian, that is when I knew shit is going down with the managerial duties because she's stealing things for herself.
Kris Jenner is in a new commercial, right? For this season.
Another one.
Another one, thank you.
Another one. Thank you. I cannot deal. Also, we got a glimpse at one of the most low-key birthday parties, but also the most extra ever, renting out an entire IHOP, because I guess this is what Kourtney Kardashian used to do as a kid.
I love this. I love that they, like, you know, still do things that, you know, was a little bit more human and it can keep them grounded, just like going to IHOP. Yes, the entire IHOP was shut down, but, you know, it was like really cool. Who doesn't enjoy a nice hot cake every now and then?
Literally, and I guess the world's best hot chocolate.
Is there any way I could get a hot chocolate? You guys, the hot chocolate here is like the best hot chocolate in the world. Kim, they've the best hot chocolate ever in the world here.
Just when I think I know everything about the Kardashians, they're over here being like, yeah, we call them snatch parties. We'd steal our friends up to go to IHOP for my birthday.
We just always used to have birthday parties for Kourtney at IHOP. We used to do these like kidnapping parties.
Well, we would call it a snatch party, which sounds crazy now, but I don't think the word had the same meaning.
Just problematic now. Please don't do a snatch party. You will go to jail.
I think she was more talking about her snatch. Not like kidnapping her vagine.
I thought it was like kidnapping, like you're taking your friends.
Her snatch.
Wait, a snatch party?
She's saying like before your cooch was called a snatch.
Yeah.
It was called a snatch party, but now the snatch has a different meaning.
Wait, what does it mean? Am I just thinking it's an Amber Alert?
Your cooter with a K.
Oh.
The vagina.
Well, that's why I wouldn't know.
Pick up on it. But the best part of this entire episode, dare I say, was the montage of Kourtney Kardashian.
Like. And I was like, get to the punchline. Like, just put it out there. Almost like, I don't think we know how to what? But it's like editors like vibing. And then I was like this, but I was and like you have to have you can't stop.
Like, I just think that this was so funny. I can't even deal.
The editors really did their big one with that one.
Can you imagine having to go through every episode in confessional and removing from Kourtney?
Yeah.
That is a full-time job in itself, and I hope they give that person benefits.
And I guarantee you, when Kourtney asks, she's like, can you remove that please?
I just want to give a little shout out to the friend though who made the cake from Homemade, because I was expecting a nice little Hanson shout out.
I know.
And it was not.
Not with Kourtney.
Breast Milk Maid.
The fact that Breast Milk Maid was the storyline for this cake.
It's made with grass-fed butter. It's made with what? Breastfed?
Breastfed.
Breastfed. Oh, I thought you said breastfed. Thank you.
Yeah. Would you eat a cake made out of breast milk?
Only Kourtney Kardashian's breast milk. Because I know that is the cleanest, healthiest milk on the planet. It's what comes out of Kourtney's teat.
If you ever want to make a breast milk cake, oh my God,
Kourtney, you're thinking about.
Now, the Kardashians are no stranger to a controversial murder trial.
Yeah.
We all know the story with O.J. Simpson, but now we're finding out that the Kardashians have ties to the Menedez brothers.
You know, I knew those guys in the 80s.
You knew the parents?
No, I knew the kids because Eric used to come over and play tennis with your dad on the weekends.
I mean, who doesn't this family know? They have been able to touch every piece of pop culture before we even knew them, which is fascinating to me.
And the fact that Kim Kardashian actually went to jail to meet the Menedez brothers.
Yeah.
Now, Kim brings up that this was something she discussed with her late father.
Now being older and seeing it from a different lens 35 years later and knowing what I know now about the system, I just have a whole different outlook on it.
It was so fascinating to just kind of see how she's going to be doing this new television show with Ryan Murphy and all these ties. And it almost makes you wonder if Ryan's kind of like, let me get in good with the Kardashians because I'm going to be doing an actual proper story on their life, because he did do the American Crime Story, O.J. Simpson, but the Kardashians were not a part of that at all.
Wait, are you proposing a Kardashian show?
Well, he already created one for Kim, All's Fair, coming to Netflix.
No, but about the actual family.
No, I think
later down the line.
I think that's where it's going to be.
That's crazy.
I mean, why else? Ryan Murphy,
that's brilliant.
He's going to claw his way in, honey.
Okay.
The fact that the Kardashians are back, I've been dying to be doing this. I missed our peek in the pits of the episode. Did you not? Did you forget?
I forgot.
We are a family. And we do this at the end of every episode, just like the Kardashians at dinner.
You're right. All right.
So I guess I'll start with mine.
Okay.
And if you come up with any, you can bring it up.
Okay.
But I want to start with my peak of the episode, and it's Kim's cleavage.
My boobs.
Oh, yeah.
At the White House. What?
Did I just do that?
You did motorboat Kim. Clearly you like Kim's cleavage too if you did the motorboat action.
I mean, it was a nice shot. You know, but I think it was really nice that she decided to, you know, be modest going to the White House and do a quick change in the car.
I'm like, girl,
did
show
you
him
see
off.
the little guy?
I know.
My pit is when Kim Kardashian gets asked what you're wearing for the Met, and her response is, "This is a wig." And Kourtney's friend goes, "Duh, I could tell."
What are you wearing for the Met?
This is a wig.
Duh.
Because they've been there. I can tell.
How dare you come for Kim like that?
That's hilarious.
And then Kim, why did she take it off? She did not have to take it off and show that on camera.
They're 17.
Wait, what? Your hair?
No, I was excited.
I mean, she got dragged online for the bleach with outer tone.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again, blonde Kim Kardashian is my favorite.
Well, my pit was the fact that we did not get the full conversation of Khloé and Lamar because I am anxiously waiting to know what happened. Like, the to be continued was aggressive.
Literally. To be continued. And next week, we're going to be getting the aftermath and the final conversation of this Khloé and Lamar reunion. But I am so effing excited to be back recapping the Kardashians with you, Archie. I cannot wait.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button and comment your favorite moments from this week's episode.
Yes. Oh, you can't do it.
I can't do it.